Hi friends, it's been so long since I posted a video to the channel. I'm so sorry. I've been stuck as to whether I need to film a video to explain why I've been gone so long, and then just thinking like, let's just get on with it and make new videos. And because I feel like most of you watch from Instagram anyway, so you'll kind of know what's been going on, and I don't need to get like bogged down by thinking I need to explain. Basically, life's been life, and we're just gonna carry on filming, otherwise I'm never gonna carry on filming. So I thought I'd finally turn the camera back on and try bring you with me this week. We've just dropped our cowboy range. It's exclusive, it's drawn by me, it's very exciting. We posted all of drop day orders yesterday, so we're kind of back down to like normal cloud days, so I thought it'd be a nice chill-ish week, and I feel like that's doable to film. So hopefully I can bring you with me, hopefully I stay consistent. Everyone keep their fingers crossed that you're watching this right now. I also filmed this intro about 10 minutes ago, and I haven't used the camera that long that I thought it was recording, and it wasn't. It was just taking pictures of me. So I kind of wasted 10 minutes. I've already filmed this and I'm filming it again. But we're here to film it again. I'm going to swap hands because I'm holding this up and it's hitting my arm. Okay, basically it is Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. It's Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it might be Wednesday. And I've just got little bits to do, really. Like a lot of little bits that like I can't really do once we're doing like big launches. Firstly, today I want to film some content, some cowboy content for the rest of the week, because we sold out some items on drop, but we still have some left, so let's see if we can like push them out by the end of the week. So I want to film some content, and then once we've done that, I really want to get ahead on making us compliant so we can ship to Northern Ireland. I feel like I'm going to try to explain it to you, but I don't even really know myself what it is and what it means. But basically last year the EU like drop some new and drop like it's a collection drop some new regulations, and you have to have like new safety things to ship to the EU now, notably Northern Ireland. And you need like a representative, and you need to like fill out all these documents, and it's really costly and it's really time consuming. But I'm gonna give it a go and see whether it's worth it. I'm gonna give it a go for about a year and see if it's worth it. But I've already got my representative and I'm already paying for it, but I'm not set up to sell there yet, so I really need to get that done before it becomes like a waste of money. If that didn't make sense, I'm sorry, it hardly makes sense to me. And then like it is for the EU as well, but then they also have like new data like regulations that I also need to do. My first point of call is Northern Ireland before Christmas. I would really love that. And I'm also, like I said, already paying for the representative, so I need to get a move on and making myself compliant so I can start shipping there again. I haven't shipped to Northern Ireland in nearly a year. Yep, it's a problem and we're trying to fix it. We're going to try to fix that. Hopefully I can get a good few hours done today, and I can get maybe most of it done. No, because I don't know how long it's going to take, because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try my best. After that, I think it's going to become dark outside, and it's just like a pet peeve of mine. Pet peeve's a bit strong, but like, you know, when the lighting's bad, like I just don't want to film because it just looks so awful. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get on with the day and let's see what we get done. Also, please ignore my nails. I've literally just took gel wraps off them and they're like peeling. You know, like when you like when you've had nails on, or like gel stickers, and you take them off and they're just like look like trees. You know, like the lines in the trees. Not. I hope that was clear. I'd give you the close up, but I don't want to. Okay, I finished editing and making the captions for today's Instagram post and tomorrow's. I've talked content enough for the rest of the week, but some of it is like I need to like film more videos and stuff like that, and it's not given today job, you know what I mean? That's given like tomorrow's problem. You can start to sense where my procrastination issues come in. However, I'll show you. So my first Instagram post today is gonna be a super, can you see that? I'll put it on the screen, cute picture, and basically it's just gonna highlight like, oh, like, why does it put on a voice? It's just gonna highlight like I've just recently begun listening to audiobooks while I'm working, and because I haven't been finding time to read at all, like I have not read in a while. I'm halfway through Alchemy of Secrets, and that's the last thing I read, but I haven't finished it yet, and I just thought I've got to get like my fix somewhere, so I tried audiobooks, and the first one was a hard listen, to be honest. Like I get like, not cringed isn't the right word because I didn't find anything cringy, but like just that feeling when you listen to something and you're like, oh, that's not a bit of me. And it was Catabasis, whatever you want to call it. Listen, it's new, so I don't want to say too much about what I thought, but it was alright. But the audiobook thing was an experience. So I'm making a post like, oh, like, do you listen to audiobooks? But I've paired it with our new iPad case because I listen to the audiobook on my iPad case. So it's like, protect your iPad that you listen to your book things on with the iPad case. And do you listen to audiobooks while you're there? That's today's post. Tomorrow's post is like a little like my beloved bookish essentials, and it's basically just like a carousel. I can tell by looking at this that you can't see what's on this phone, but I'll put pictures on the screen. Like my little bookish essentials, like my book sleeve, my page turner slip, because some people overlook them, honestly, and I think they're great. And my hardback sleeve, our hardback sleeves, my one that I personally use, but our hardback sleeves that we make and sell fit like so much in. Like there's like 4 paperbacks in here, and also my one that I have for my notepads. I was literally showing everyone on stories this yesterday because this is what my hardback sleeve looks like for my notepads. There are 12 notepads in here and it still closes. They are such an essential. So they made the list. And then my Kindle sleeve as well. And yeah, the caption is basically just gonna highlight like, these are essentials, and we're not just saying essentials for the sake of it. I really feel like an essential in life is peace of mind, and we all love bringing our books out with us, but you're always bloody worried if you carry it in your bag and it's not protected. You're like, oh my god, it's gonna get ruined. If you've got a book sleeve, you don't have to worry about that. Like, the worrying is over. I will scream and shout for the rest of my life. These are essentials. Anyway, that's the post I made for today and tomorrow, and the rest of the week is basically just like fun little reels. I might try doodle some stuff. What the hell? I might try draw some stuff. I make like a little fun like November. I was gonna say essentials again, but you're probably sick of me saying that. Anyway, I'm bringing you with me this week. I've got to get used to that, so you're probably gonna see, so spoiler alert. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm done in terms of content for today. It's 1 o'clock. I'm now unfortunately gonna get into the boring stuff, but I feel like, do you know what, it's boring but it's important. I know a lot of small businesses are struggling with it at the minute because we just don't know what's going on. And listen, as I'm doing it, I'll let you know what the situation is, and I can't say what I'm doing is correct. Okay, I'm now gonna try get us going so we can ship to Ireland again. Northern Ireland, sorry Irish people, the north of Ireland. Hopefully I can get it done today, but I don't know how big the job is, so let's get into it. Okay, so what we're actually doing is becoming GPSR compliant, so I can ship to the EU, but at the minute Northern Ireland mainly. And I'm using a website called EU Verify, which was recommended to me on Threads by some other small business owners very, very kindly, because I did not know where to start. Basically, you give them your information and they will be a authorised representative for you in the EU after you put all of your product details into their system. And it's a lot of product details, and you have to make loads of documents like safety tips, how you make the items and stuff like that. Obviously small businesses don't really have these things. Let me tell you how much it is, because that is also useful. I got told by the gals on Threads that they paid around £200 a year, and I was thinking that is cheap, because when this all first started happening we were getting quotes at like thousands a year, and that's why I haven't like gone into it so far. But she said on Threads that she haggled. I think she maybe like must have went on the chat and like asked for a cheaper rate. I'm not really a haggler. Just from their like subscriptions, you can have up to 5 products. That is like product type. If you heard that was my throat, I am so sorry. So like a book sleeve is like one item, and it doesn't matter if I have that item in different patterns, it still classes as one item. So a book sleeve would be an item, Kindle sleeve would be an item, hardback sleeve would be an item. But it doesn't matter if I've got different patterns. I don't have to do like 10 because I've got 10 different patterns, just the product type. So up to 5 products, it's £390 a year. I have more than that. Up to 20 products is the next one, and it's then £490 a year. So I'm paying nearly double that I expected, but still it's not thousands. And I'm just thinking like, if I can ship to Northern Ireland again, it might be worth it. And then obviously when I get like the data stuff in check as well, Europe as well, and then all the recycling laws, like it's a whole minefield. But this is my priority just at the minute. I don't have up to 20. There's a big gap between 5 and 20, and I think once I get my items in there, maybe I'll go on the live chat and be like, listen, I'm nowhere near 20, can I have a bit of a cheaper rate, because I'm nowhere near 20. Listen as well, like I'm obviously not sponsored in any way whatsoever. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I have to say, when I first signed up I had loads of questions, and I still have loads of questions, and I'm probably still going to be on this live chat today, but they were so helpful and so nice. So if you're a bit weary like I am, I would recommend them so far. Yeah, I'm not quite done yet, but so far all is good. I might document how many times I need to ask the live chat for help. We're on number 1 already. This is like my constant face. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Sometimes I really regret not doing a business degree. I'm never in a million years would I have thought to do that. My question was answered on the kind person helped me. It's going, I was going to say it's going well so far, but just because someone helped me it's going well, but I can see a path forwards. Does anyone know whether inflammation is a word? I'm trying to say doesn't contain chemicals that could cause extra inflammation. Is that a word? The act of it is inflammation. I just finished my first risk assessment for my first product, and it was a lot easier than I thought, especially when you go through the guides. It's not as scary as you'd think it is. I'm now on design documents, and I think I've literally just got to describe how I made it. So far so good. I genuinely don't even know whether it's a laptop thing or like a Windows thing. A Windows thing, but the Wi-Fi just goes on my laptop like every single day, and my laptop's new-ish, but my laptop's like I think nearly a year old, but it's been doing it since I got it, and like you just can't even get on to like the Wi-Fi driver. You've got to just restart your laptop. The only solution is restart your laptop, and it doesn't matter if you're in the middle of things that haven't saved. I did the design documents, I was then on to the manufacturer document, and I don't think it saved. I think I'm gonna have to do it again with this laptop. I just completed my first product. All the documents are in. I did it to the best of my ability. So I did it for book sleeves. I need to do it for hardback sleeves, Kindle sleeves, scrunchies, keychains, bookmarks, Kindle inserts. and Kindle cases, and eventually, but they're not here yet, tumblers. But they're not here yet. It's 3:10. I'm gonna try smash some of these out, to be honest, before tea time. Maybe by the end of the week I'll have like the label sorted, because you've got to add like a label to it now with like your representative details and all stuff like that. We're winning today. Okay, you can probably tell because the lighting is so bad now. I finished our main items on the portal, so all the sleeves are now ready. All the information's been uploaded for the sleeves, so now I just need to do like keychains, scrunchies, bookmarks, Kindle inserts, and the Kindle case. But I'm dead happy I've got to start on it, to be honest. I feel a lot more confident going forward, and I'm gonna try smash the rest out tomorrow. Yeah, as you can tell by the lighting, it's literally only just past 4 o'clock and it's nearly dark outside already, so I think I'm gonna leave you for today. What am I gonna do? One of my goals for the new year is really to improve our branding. I really want to make it such a fun, cool, cute, pretty brand, and really like hone in on bookish essentials. I do think we have like that vibe, and I'm really proud of our brand, but I feel like we can make it a lot better. I think I'm going to do some of that tonight, so if I make any changes or make any progress on it, I'll update you in the morning. Hi friends, I've now learned that yesterday was Wednesday, so today is Thursday. It's a new day. I said yesterday that I'd show you if I made any little tiny branding changes yesterday, which I did do some, but I really need to get orders done this morning, so we'll do orders first, and then when we get back on the laptop I'll share with you what I've did. It's not much honestly, but it's quite cheap. We have 6 orders to get through today. I think there are about 4 cases which are behind me in these boxes, which obviously don't need making, but we need to make about 4 sleeves and then a mix of everything, to be honest. I'm looking down at my notepad. Let's get through them and get them on the way, and then we'll continue on the laptop. I just started getting into audiobooks and I'm kind of slipping out of it already. Like I'm scrolling through and I just don't know which next one to listen to. I've like got myself in the like cringe headspace already, so that's kind of died a death at the minute, but I'm definitely gonna get back into it. But for today, I think my working telly is gonna be the middle one, the overlap, which no shame, but it used to be a bit better than it is now. This is like genuinely so niche, but if you're in the Liverpool area you might have heard of all the drama that's going on with the post offices at the minute. And basically about 10 post offices closed in Liverpool, and allegedly they're all owned by the same person. Allegedly. This is all the info I'm getting from like the community groups in Liverpool, on Facebook. Come to the conclusion I can't work and talk at the same time. I'm gonna try my best. All his post offices allegedly are closed because he was audited, and that's all I've heard, allegedly. But luckily the post office by us isn't owned by that man. We know who owns it, so we were like, great, like my post office isn't affected. The one so there's one super close to us and that hasn't closed, but the one like down the road a bit extra has closed. But I was like so sure that we were like off the hook, like we would be fine. My sister and my mum went to the post office today, our post office, and because my sister has her own like art business, and it was shut, and it is Thursday as we established before, and it's the middle of the day. The lights were off. The gal at the front, you know, like sometimes they have like shops at the front and then the post office is at the back, was just like, post office is closed. Yeah, I've already printed the labels for these orders because I thought they were going today. But if our post office is closed and the one that's a bit further away, but like the next closest to us, has been closed for like a week or two, I don't have a post office. And also our post office at the minute, they're like replacing our post box. Like we had like a traditional post box, and they're like replacing it with one of those like new fancy ones, like with the solar panels and the drawer apparently. So like the whole front of the box is like taken out and cellophane round. And where are my scissors? It's been cellophane round, and like we went in like when it first happened to like take packages, but the thing is like most of my packages are small, like obviously like sleeves like will go through the post box, so I just put them in the they'll go through your post box, so I just put them in the post box. But we don't even have a post box at the minute outside the post office because they're replacing it. And we said like the first time we went and it was like that, oh, like, do you know how long it's gonna be until they replace it? She said no, like we don't get told anything, and it's still like that. And I took that picture on the 30th of October, so it's been like nearly 2 weeks. So we've been having to go further to fill post boxes as well, like for our launch, for our cowboy launch. I realise I haven't showed you this yet. This is our new cowboy print. My parents very kindly went to take the packages to the post box when I was finished. They had to go on like a tour of about 3 post box in the area because we don't have our post box, and we had quite a few packages, so post boxes were getting filled. So these definitely aren't going today. I can feel the anxiety building. Royal Mail used to do free collections, but they're not free anymore. They're like 30p per package. That was such an awful decision by Royal Mail, by the way. Like that was so helpful for like people who are like unable to leave the house often, disabled people who are just a bit less mobile. Shame on you, Royal Mail. Just saying. With the profits that you have every year. Anyway. Okay, I've just finished orders. As you can tell by the lighting, it's getting dark already. Like, it's the most annoying thing. I don't think I could be more annoyed, to be honest, with the lighting. I don't mind when it goes dark early, but like you just can't film in such conditions. Like I know I need like the lights and all that, and I do have one actually, but like when you're a glasses wearer, like it's not a cute situation. Like if I was to put like I'm trying to think what they're called, that's why I'm hesitating. It's not like a spotlight. What do they call them? Can't remember. Like if I was to put a light behind the camera now, you would not see my eyes. You wouldn't, like, my glasses would just be white, and I can't film in such conditions, so I don't know. Anyway, it's getting dark. That's why the lighting's changed. Okay, in my notepad, fulfill orders, done. Where's my pen? Done. Check socials, done. I did that before I turned the camera on. Our cowboy packages started to arrive, so a lot of gorgeous people tagged me in their stories. Next was do more product safety thing to ship to Northern Ireland, which I forgot I needed to do that today, but we did get so much of that done yesterday. There's only a few more products to do, which yeah, I'll do that, whatever. And then I did put in more brands and work as well. I was going to show you the changes I made. So I screenshotted it, so I'll show you them. And I feel like this is like redundant, so I'm not going to show you my phone, but I'll put like the screenshots up as I'm talking about it. This is the screenshot of our old description on Instagram, and this is the description of our new bio on Instagram. I feel like we just didn't have like a line, like most businesses have a line, like as the price, and and every little helps. Why am I thinking of the supermarkets? But you know what I mean, like we didn't have a line, so I tried to like think of a line, and I feel like the main point of the cloud is to protect books, protect reads, all the good things. So I feel like that needed to be in it. So we started with protecting reads, and obviously the solution to protecting your reads is that it protects your mind when you're out and about. No more worrying about damaging your book, damaging your Kindle. And I feel like that is such an important message to our brand, and I really wanted it to be front and centre. So protecting reads, creating peace of mind. Let's see if it sticks. Not 100% sure yet. I feel like it's a bit too... I really like it. It's really like literal, and maybe that's what I'm hesitating on. Like, it's very literal, but for now that's what we're going with. Exclusive bookish essentials for story lovers. I kind of like that, honestly. One, we've just become an exclusive brand. Everything that we now have, this is also an update that you don't have yet. Not yet, but it was while I weren't filming. But we're all exclusive now anyway, so everything that we have on the website at the cloud is drawn by me, and a little bit also with my sister. But everything's exclusive to us. Essentials because they're essential, let's be honest. They're essential for story lovers. They're essential for story lovers. I was going to say book lovers, but I actually don't like that phrase. Book lovers, it seems so basic. So I changed it to story lovers, especially because we say bookish essentials. I didn't want to say bookish essentials for book lovers. I don't like that. Made and designed in Liverpool because we are. And that's important to note. I put my personal account in there just because I feel like it's important, like, that people know, like, we're just a tiny business, you know what I mean? It's just me with a lot of support from my family and friends, but it's just me at the cloud. And then like a little call to action, so we've put tap to shop at the bottom. I think that is a lot better than what we had before. One, I feel like the old description was like a bit too me focused, and that's gonna sound so stupid to say considering my name is in like the bloody brand name. The worst mistake I ever made, by the way, but we can't take it back now. Yeah, I thought like small business girly, which I am, but I feel like it's like that's like my brand, not the business brand, you know what I mean? And this is like the business account, not my account. Liverpool was essential. I still do love the saying, the loophole to your book buying van, to be honest. I feel like we can incorporate that in like other things. And then we also just stated what we sold, which was fine, but we sold other things as well, you know what I mean? That was also proper literal. I was saying like protecting reads is literal, but like I think it's nicer to have like a saying rather than just we sell books, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm kind of happy, to be honest. The next step I want to do is changing the website. I feel like the website needs a revamp. I like the website, don't get me wrong, but I don't think like the branding is there. It's literally just a shop that sells our stuff, like a storefront that sells our stuff, I feel, which is fine because the most of our like community is on Instagram, so like I share the message through Instagram and people just go there and drop, really, like that's the situation. But you know, I feel like we could reach new people, more people, if the branding on the website was dialed in. Because like, for example, like if a new person was to go on the website and found us and didn't see our Instagram, I'm not really sure it's super clear what like we're about, what we sell, what the message is, and that needs improvement for sure. All of these are like long time-ish like plans and goals, so we can't achieve it all obviously in one day, but hopefully maybe by the new year we will have like a more cohesive website done, and then we'll go from there for sure. I'm gonna do more with the compliance situation tonight for sure. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. I know I did say the week, but it's actually Thursday already. I feel like we got a lot done in these 2 days, and I really want to ease myself back into it, so I kind of want this video to be super easy to edit, so I'm encouraged to edit and post and share with you all again. I really hope you like this video. If you watched to the end, thank you so much. I'm really planning on trying to be more consistent from now on, so fingers crossed there'll be another video really soon. I'm hoping I've got all my fingers crossed. In a bit, friends.